Let's meet your San Antonio Spurs.
It's game one. For both. Teams, Clark, preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got Dillon Brooks. Avdia out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Sampson in at the 5. A nice shot by Artest.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Brooks. And here is Williams. Here's Vanderbilt.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that was.
bad intentions.
Yeah, what a play by Williams. I mean, the defense took him off the pick, and he still found the better option.
Here's Barnes. 17 points in his last outing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dillon Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dillon Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dillon does.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets, Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time. Every team wants to have an enforcer or two, somebody who's physical, unafraid, gives his teammates confidence. Brooks is one of those guys.
Clock at 6. Shoots. Scott can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Brooks outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Brooks. Vanderbilt, the pass to Williams. San Antonio with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good.
Boy, Ron Artest is such a well-rounded player with tremendous toughness. He gets it done at both ends.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Outside, Williams. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Vanderbilt, the pass to Sampson. From 13, it's rebounded by Artest. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Scott, defended by Avdia. Here's Scott. 2 points. That one goes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Avdia. The D's right on him. Here's Sampson. Soft touch off the glass.
Using some muscle against that contact that time, Sampson. Not easy to stop in the paint.
To the left side wing. Pass to Stackhouse. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Avdia. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Jared Vanderbilt taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Stackhouse. Still without a bucket. Pass to Artest. 5 to shoot. They set a pick. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside, Williams puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Artest. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Chambers, the pass to Kamen. It's blocked.
Superb D that time from Sampson on the shot block.
That one drops for him.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Chris Kamen, a beast around the bucket.
Here's Avdia. His last outing, he had 18 points. Williams on the wing. That shot off the mark. San Antonio leading. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Sampson. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Sampson. Outside, Williams. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Stackhouse. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Scott. Here's Kamen. The Hornets pull it in. Sampson's got 4 rebounds now. Avdia passes to Brooks. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Sampson. From the elbow. Back to Vanderbilt. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Brooks. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Tell you what, Brooks is never short on confidence. Always believes his shot is going down.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. new lineup here for Charlotte. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that can be major intimidation and affect your game.
Here's Chambers. No points so far. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Over to the wing. Here's Tomjanovich. Castle finds Eason. That 3's off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Left side, Mitchell. From downtown. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Castle. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Eason. Rebound by San Antonio. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Artest. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
Here's Aguirre. Here's Castle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Chambers. Pass to Artest. Uses the glass to drop it in. Artest has got 7 points. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Charlotte on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Wilkes in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Van Arsdale. No made baskets yet. Here's Aguirre. Pass to Eason. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Tomjanovich. Check by Mitchell. Tomjanovich gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 4. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it's stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Pass to Castle. Out to the right wing. Here's Aguirre. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Aguirre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Sigma. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Get that ball to Sigma near the bucket because that is winning basketball.
And here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Castle. Mitchell with the ball. He's scoreless. Here's Wilkes. Puts it up from 12. Sigma with a rebound. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Castle. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Barnes. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Scott, defended by Abdia. Here's Scott. Kaman gets the bucket. Kaman's got 6.
The strength and the focus. Kaman pushing through resistance from the defense.
Brooks outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Wilkes. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Sampson. They can't stop the run with that one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Yep, count it. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Abdia passes to Brooks. Here's Sampson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Charlotte, Ralph Sampson. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
Both good from the line that time. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Chambers. Here's Scott, defended by Abdia. Here's Kaman. San Antonio moving the ball around. He shoots it. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 3-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. An open look for Vanderbilt. The wide open shot is on the money. Vanderbilt's got 7 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Scott. Deflected. Now Abdia. No points yet. Pass to Williams. Here's Sampson. Shoots from the block, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
And Sampson, 7'4", versatile, mobile. Good luck trying to stop him inside. He's too tall, too long.
Here's our test. 7 points in the game. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Charlie Scott, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Sampson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Scott passes to Chambers. Here's Kamen. Here's Stackhouse. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Clearly a positive sign. When Stackhouse is knocking down the three ball, the offense really opens up.
Vanderbilt to pass to Avdia. Williams on the wing to the paint. Here's Sampson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. So it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
Here's Chambers. Still without a bucket. The shot by Stackhouse, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside, Williams. Vanderbilt with a screen to the inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Stackhouse. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Charlotte on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Spurs, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Are in an even game.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Scott. On the floor for Charlotte. Dylan Brooks is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Williams. Then there's Abdia, and it's Sampson in at the 5, down low. A nice shot by Artest.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Abdia outside. Outside, Williams. Rebounded by Kaman. Kaman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Stackhouse. Four on the clock. That one rolls around and rims out.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Williams passes to Abdia. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
And their team free throw shooting stats placed them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Sampson. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Basket counts.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Scott. It's deflected. Pass to Abdia. Here's Sampson. Now here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Barnes. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Sampson. And rejected. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Fourth, the Hornets.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Artest. Here's Scott. Abdia pulls it in.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
They set the screen inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, it's clear Sampson is really feeling it right now, which is why his team should make sure he keeps getting the ball.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmare for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Williams passes to Sampson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Mitchell's checked in for Scott. The Hornets making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Van Arsdale. He's guarded by Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Artest. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Charlotte leading by 3. Avdia outside. Pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Avdia. Dives for it. Sigma passes to Avdia. Knocks it down from distance. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's Artest. To the middle. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Pass to Sigma from deep. Buries it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 7.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Knocks it loose. Here's Tomjanovich. Back to Avdia. Pass to Castle. And here's Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Van Arsdale. Over Avdia. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The shot's good. And now a 9-point Hornet lead.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Mitchell against Avdia. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Hornets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Castle. And the layup falls.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Checked in for Castle.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes passes to Wilkes. Here's Chambers, defended by Eason. Lets a floater go. Chambers, good. Chambers has got his first points in this one.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
Puts it up. Rebound San Antonio. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Stackhouse. Fires from deep. Eason pulls it in.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Now Avdia. Here's Sigma. He's got 5. Eason can't get it to go. Here's Stackhouse. And it's rejected.
I want to see more blocks from Sigma, given his huge size and excellent timing.
Here's Tomjanovich. Off the outside. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Sure, they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Stackhouse in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Eason finds Avdia. Shot clock at 6. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Barnes. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Avdia. Six to shoot. Back to Vanderbilt for 3. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Spurs trail by 9. Scott passes to Kamen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Eason. Here's Sampson. Back to Eason. Outside Williams. Vanderbilt with a screen to the paint. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Vanderbilt against Barnes. They set the pick. The 3-ball. That shot missing. Good D by Vanderbilt. Charlotte leading by 11. Pass to Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Avdia from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Scott. Pass to Stackhouse. Now here's Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Stackhouse. Fades back. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Avdia. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Sampson. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
For Artest, it's about finding his rhythm, and when he does, he's most effective.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. Vanderbilt finds Avdia. Again the miss by the Hornets. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Scott. Over Avdia. Shot's good by Scott.
Oh, a really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Left side Eason. Back to Vanderbilt. Outside Williams. Pass to Sampson. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Scott. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Williams. Tightly guarded. Pass to Sampson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes.
It's not just the fact that Sampson is 7'4", but Sticks is hard to guard because he moves well and has great skill.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Brooks, he's checked in for Charlotte. Good on the second one. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Scott to the inside. Pass to Artest. Clock at 6. Here's Stackhouse. 4-3. Williams grabs the board.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
From 9 feet out, and he makes it. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Stackhouse. Beyond the arc. Avdia rips down the board.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Stackhouse. Brooks defending. Here's Stackhouse. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Avdia with it. Oh, it's off target.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Shoots a 3. Avdia rips down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Brooks outside. Here's Sampson. Barnes with a rebound. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Scott, defended by Avdia. Puts up the tray. Goes again. Shot's no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And so they're able to hold on strong once again and go up 2-0 in this season series. And with only one game left to play between them this season, I'm sure they're hoping for a clean sweep against the Spurs.
Now here's Avdia. Cuts off the pass. Now Barnes. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now our player of the game.